That's why we are just, as a team, we are just adjusting on the kind of situation, especially.
Mas sumikat pa ngayon ang sikat na street food na Kikiam. Nag-trending ang Kikiam dahil napabilang ito sa mga reklamo sa SEA Games nang ihain ito bilang almusal ng mga atleta kahapon. May reklamo din sa hindi raw maayos na paghihiwalay ng halal at non-halal food para sa mga atletang Muslim. Tinutukan niya ni Maki Pulido.
Isa sa mga paboritong street food ng mga Pinoy ang kikiam. Pero ang pagkain yan biglang nag-viral at naging usap-usapan. Ang dahilan, ang SEA Games. Nagreklamo ang Philippine Women's Football Team nang ang ipakain daw sa kanilang almusal ng mga SEA Games organizers kiksilog o kikiam kanin at itlog. Reklamo ng team hindi raw mabuti sa kalusugan ng almusal na ito dahil kulang sa nutrisyon. Nagtrending nga sa social media ang kikiam kasamang salitang nakakahiya at hashtag SEA Games 2019 fail. Dagdagang pagkain sa listahan ng mga reklamo ngayon sa SEA Games na ginaganap sa Pilipinas. Maging ang mga atleta ng ibang bansa nawalan daw ng gana sa mga inihain sa kanila, lalo na yung mga atletang Muslim. Gaya na lang ng men's football team ng Indonesia, isang bansang Muslim. Ang kanilang media officer aksidente raw nakakain ng baboy na ipinagbabawal sa Islam. Nakahalo daw kasi ang halal o pagkaing na ayon sa paniniwala ng Islam sa mga non-halal o mga pagkaing bawal. Dagdag stress daw tuloy sa mga atleta nila ang pag-alam kung ano ang pwede nilang kainin sa hindi.
Until now, they are not improved yet. So we hope next days maybe they can improve for this and separated the halal food and the non-halal food.
Isa rin ito sa mga inangal ng Singapore. Sa report ng Straits Times ng Singapore, sumulat daw ang head ng delegasyon ng Singapore sa SEA Games organizers dahil naapektuhan na ang kanilang mga atleta sa mga problema sa pagkain tulad ng halal food at ibang problema sa logistics. Kaya nga bumili na ng sariling pagkain ang kanilang floorball team at netball team. Ang kanilang men's football team nakaranas din ng problema sa pagkain pagdating nila noong Sabado, ayon sa kanilang team manager.
I think because they were maybe they were a little bit overwhelmed because I think there were quite a few teams that came at the same time. So, of course, there would be some shortages here and there.
Muslim ang marami sa mga atletang lumalahok ngayon sa SEA Games. Sa 11 bansang kalahok, 3 ang itinuturing na Islamic country, Indonesia, Malaysia at Brunei. Kaya noong nakaraang taon pa lang, inaalok na ng National Commission on Muslim Filipinos ang tulong nila sa paghanda ng halal food para sa mga atletang Muslim. Huli nila itong inalok sa meeting ng Philippine SEA Games Organizing Committee na dinaluhan ni House Speaker Alan Cayetano at Executive Secretary Salvador Medialdea.
Then we waited for some communications. Wala na po eh. And so we assume na they can do it. Kasi mahirap po kasi yung, singit kami ng singit and they don't find us important.
Pero kahit mga atletang hindi Muslim, naging problema ang pagkain. Ang Thailand National Football Team naghanda na rin daw ng sarili nilang iniinom na tubig.
Like the water is not enough for the hotel for many things, but we try to organize by ourselves.
Sinisika pa rin ng GMA News na makuha ang panig ng Philippine SEA Games Organizing Committee o FISGOG para sa kanilang panig. Maki Pulido, nakatutok, 24 oras.
So we're trying to bribe because I think the organizers they did not do anything adjustment from the preparations of the food such way. Ang naging solutions namin is to buy food from outside.
Ano po ba na, hindi lang kayo, no? Even other
Lahat
couples,
na yan.
Bakit ano ba man yung specifically naging problema sa pagkain?
I'm not sure kung paano yung arrangement ng pisco eh. So, but the quality and then quantity of the food is not enough. So, variety then. So, I mean, like this for this morning. So, hindi enough yung rice and kikiam. And so,
Ang
so
water,
walang nutrients, eh.
ang water, ma'am.
Until now, so they said they will deliver the sponsored water, but until now we haven't received it.
Ma'am, we saw a lot of pictures na tutulog yung mga players niya. We don't see the entire situation there. Ano po ba talaga nangyari doon?
Actually, ang naging problem since yung ibang teams nag-check-in ng early check-in. So yung room na provided for the other teams, they used it. So during the time that we arrived, so they were trying to ask the other teams to check out, but since they were already settled, so they didn't want to transfer. So yun yung naging problem. So it's supposed to be the hotel should make an arrangement before that. So since they already advised the teams to check out at 12, but it doesn't happen. So dun kami nagkaroon ng problem.
Pero ngayon ma'am, ang setup po ng kwarto, dala-dalawa o paano po? Nagsiksikan po ba sa kwarto?
So since na ahead of time daw is late kasi ang Peace Cook na nag-confirm, so yung rooms is already booked. So that's why they adjusted from the two parang sharing for 2 players in a room, so naging apat. So although maganda, okay naman yung room, so they can yung 4 players in a room, it's still good kasi malaki naman yung area.
Pero they have different beds o may natutulog sa floor?
Different bed.
Four different beds. Hindi po ba ito nakaka-apekto ma'am in terms of, their...
So that's why we're trying to fix yung problem. So we don't want our players to have yung bang isipin pa nila yung ganong klase ng problema. So we're trying to keep them focused and then to eliminate lahat ng mga challenges na nangyayari ngayon. So that's why kami na mismong coaches gumagawa ng paraan how we can solve it.
Ma'am, yung Vietnam was complaining about yung training session, no? Kasi parang late yung bus, ma-traffic. Do you experience the same?
No, we don't have a problem with the venues and same with the bus.
Sabi mo kanina, mag-move on ka na doon sa nangyayari kayo doon sa social media post ni Hailey. So, why did you decide to decide na mag-move on na lang tayo?
Kasi if you're going to entertain all the problems, so mawawala yung focus ng mga players. And then same as the coaching staff, so that's why kami na yung gumagawa ng paraan para namin so, since naman lahat ng teams na experience the same problem, so yung adjustment na lang is coming from our staff.
Ma'am, yung sa menu lang, may nabanggit ka kanina, fries, kikiam, mga walang nutrients naman. What were the food served to you when you arrived?
Should be, supposedly, this is international competition, it should be international cuisine. Pero I think baka yung budget na binibigyan ng Peace Cook is not enough to cover yung ganong klase ng food. So, hindi namin alam kung ano yung arrangement kasi.
Okay, can you tell us, ano yung mga nakain? Aside sa fries, kikiam, etc.
Filipino food siya, so I think it doesn't need to mention pa kung ano yung klase ng pagkain.
But it includes kikiam, finger food.
Walang sustansya.
Seryoso yung kikiam?
Pero coach, how about naman po yung mga energy drinks or anything na kailangan niyo po for training? Provided po ba yun?
Wala pang dumarating na sponsors drinks from us. So even the water for the training and for the hotel, so wala pa. Kaya may dala kaming water from our training before during the camp. So yun din ginagamit namin.
How are they served po? Meron ba silang explanation kung bakit ito muna yung food?
We don't ask I don't know with the kasi ayoko na entertain yung mga ganong klase ng problem. So we ask my PTs, my physiotherapists to communicate with the LO and then the LO straight to the hotel or the Peace Cook organizer.
With this experience from your own country, what are your sentiments?
Siyempre nakakahiya with the other team. So because I've been in a different competition, so we haven't experienced this kind of situation from the other tournament. So ang lang that since na tayo yung host country, so medyo disorganized, so feels bad for us.
Have you been to any SEA Games po?
Yes, I'm playing SEA Games before
And how
4
was it?
times and
Is it
I'm
the same?
coaching since 2017. It's very different.
Coach, sabi mo kanina parang kanya-kanya kayong dala ng parang habang wala pa yung sponsor, parang bumibili pa kayo ng parang gator, gano'n? Totoo yun?
Yes. So now, kaya nag-groceries kami.
Pero coach, kamusta naman po yung moral ng girls regarding these issues?
Ayun nga, so yung motivation na lang namin sa kanila is kung ano yung nandiyan dyan, so we have to adjust and then focus lang kami sa kung anong objective namin. So if ever na maging maganda yung result ng SEA Games, maybe there will be a blessing coming for us na maganda yung support. So but ayun nga, generally it's not only the football. I think all the events is experiencing the same problem.
Sabi mo kahapon sa isang report na parang yung home field advantage medyo pabor sa inyo, especially in your chance to go for a podium. So why did you say so?
Since na we're using the Binyan for how many trainings din eh. So, and then yung crowd. So, we are hoping na yung numbers of crowd will be here. So, syempre, yung pride pa rin ng team playing in your home court advantage. So, yun yung magiging, yung moral ng players to live up. Kasi normally, when we are playing outside, walang nanonood eh. So, same it happens during the 2005 SEA Games when I was still playing. So there's a lot of people who are supporting us. So that's why medyo maganda yung result from although still yung different levels of the teams that we are competing dahil lagi yung numbers of preparations and then how gaano ka-matured yung team because like from the recent or previous tournaments that we've been joining is we only have like 6 weeks or 2 months preparation. So kaya sabi ko kaya yung program with the other team is very different from us.
So, nagpad ba kayo ng 2005? Nagpanad kayo? 2005? No.
It's in Marikina.
Marikina. So, ano yung difference between Marikina and Binyan in terms of, aside from the artificial, natural thing?
Actually, that time there's a lot of complaint also because the other teams are staying in the Marikina dormitory. Pero that time we are staying in Artica, so mas better yung treatment for the team. But same with yung kind of pitches, ayun yung nagiging challenge ngayon kasi we don't have numbers of pitches here. So that's why yung ibang countries is nagrereklamo because yung distance, they travel for the training. Kasi yung ibang venues will be in Lipa, avoid this field. So it's really fun. And then ayun nga yung nagiging struggle with other teams is yung venue for training.
So may mga teams na nagpa-practice yun sa Aboitiz, gano'n?
Yes.
Oh.
Yung Vietnam. So although tayo kasi nakaschedule tayo in Carmona, but the problem with Carmona is they don't have the lights. So that's why they cannot train at night.
Coach, regarding gameplay naman po, yung additional lang po sa lineup ni Serena po.
Sa Serena, so we add Serena for this campaign and Eva, although si Eva is naging partner na from 2017 SEA Games, but from the past tournaments that we played, wala siya. So we have 2 additional players from US. Although there's challenge lang from us because since we are training in a different kind of pitches from our preparations in September. So we're using natural grass and artificial. So yung challenge na is yung injury. So that's why it happens last week of our preparation. So we have 2 key players who are injured. So they are removed from the lineup.
So medyo malaking concern nga namin may na-injure late into the training sessions.
Yes. And it's on the last part pa ng preparation. So it's very ayun yung naging namin ngayon. So although we still positive with the performance of the team because there's a lot of improvement from the second stringer. So now yung second stringer namin before kasi masyadong malayo yung gap, yung level. So pag nagkaroon ng substitutions, masyadong mababaw siya. So but now they are all competing. So ayun yung positive namin for this campaign.
Coach, yung realistic goal ninyo?
Yes.
Yun.
We're still looking for the podium.
Top 3.
Yes.
At least 3.
Podium finish. So, ayun nga, from the last 2 months, after the AFF, there's a big improvement from the team. So, we're still looking. So, although hindi ganun naging maganda yung performance namin playing against Myanmar during the last playing quarter, but yung pinag-aralan namin ngayon is yung strength and weaknesses of the teams and then how we're going to playing against them.
Coach, siguro yung na lang po, yung groupings na lang po, how do you feel about groupings na wala po sa group nyo ang Thailand and
So
Vietnam?
it's a good, it's a good draw. So that's why we are very positive that we can reach the semifinals. And if we have given a chance to play for finals, so I think it's a good bonus for us.
Okay. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you, Coach.